Hello, let's talk about Linguaskill. Linguaskill is a global certification exam from Cambridge University. It is based on advanced technology. It uses technology which is like video game. Okay, you need to cross different difficulty levels to win that game. Same happens with Linguaskill. It would give you tougher questions and grade you according to their criteria. Okay, there are four components in this Linguaskill exam: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. For listening, you need to listen to the native speakers and train your ears so that you are comfortable with their accent, and you would understand what they are speaking about. Okay, there would be questions on your screen and you would be asked to choose wisely. The thing is, they might confuse you with word substitution and vocabulary, synonyms and antonyms. So you need to think, use your logic, and then answer the questions correctly. Then comes speaking. For speaking, you need to speak till the end of the beat. There is very less time to think, and you have to speak till the end. Because as it is a technology based test, if you don't speak till the end, it would consider as no answer and it would not upload. And once uploaded, then only the native speaker would check and evaluate your answers. So what you need to do is you need to train your ears, understand their accent, understand their patterns which they use while speaking, get comfortable with it, get used to it. Okay, get yourself familiarized with it so that when the question arrives you would answer it very quickly. As it is time bound and it's competitive test, time is very important for you. Then comes reading. While reading, as we have discussed many times in our lectures, skimming and scanning, these are the two techniques which are used. In skimming, you need to go through the text and come up with some problem statements, some important conclusions, and summary. For scanning, you go for specific information which is important for that particular answer. So, you need to use those two techniques depending on the question which is asked. Then comes writing. While writing, your style and tone matters a lot. So, the context of the question, to whom you are answering, to whom that particular write up is targeted, then how to write about it, what tone should be there, what style should be there, it matters a lot. Formal or informal, style can be whichever style you are comfortable with: casual, informative, descriptive. Okay, it depends on your style. Here, questions might be asked based on email, essay writing, report writing. So, depending on the question, your answer and its style should be. Again, it would be evaluated by native speaker. So, standard in English is expected here. So, don't go for very simple language because it is going to be evaluated and it's written. Okay, when it comes for writing, it is expected that your vocabulary is very standard. Okay, so next comes the general structure for this particular exam. There are two types of questions here: open ended and close ended. In open ended questions, your way of expression that matters a lot. They are going to judge your style, your way of communication, and that is where you are going to be graded. In close ended questions, options are there, you need to choose wisely. Okay, the most correct option would be the answer. Okay, and there all the clues are there in the question itself. Okay, everything is there on your screen. But when it comes for close ended questions, what you think, that matters a lot. How you analyze the problem and solve it, that is what is there for close ended questions. Next comes CEFR, That is common European frame of reference which is used in this particular exam. It is common European frame of reference which is accepted all over the world, and it is utilized for your grading. So it is said that linguaskill exam is globally accepted. So there are 6 levels in this particular CEFR. A1 A2 is the basic or low level, B1 B2 is the intermediate, and C1 C2 is the highest level of proficiency. If you get C1 and C2 in this particular exam, it means that you are competent enough or proficient enough like a native speaker. You sound like a native speaker to them, and that is what is accepted. Next is um, a kind of general instruction that it is time bound, so you need to go earlier there, be in time, you need to register first and then start with the exam. Be comfortable enough, practice your grammar and vocabulary because it is the base of these questions. So grammar involves what? 12 tenses, sentence formation, sentence structures, when to use interrogation, exclamation, that is what is needed. And then comes vocabulary. In vocabulary, collocations, phrasal verbs, sentence patterns, phrases which are used by the native speakers. All these things need practice. So practice and then give your best for the exam. All the best.